Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. Boy, do I got something special. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got some new Colourpop makeup, and this is my first time in years that I've ever ordered from Colourpop. And the reason why I haven't ordered from them in years was because I don't really like I didn't really like their ultra matte formula. When I ordered these, I thought I was gonna love them because they were like $5 I think at the time. They were like $5 or $6 and they were so inexpensive. But the color range was awesome. But when I tried them on, they were so drying, and you know, they're ultra matte, so of course it's gonna be, you know, a little bit drying, but they were crusty. They would flake off my lips. They would make my lips so nasty. So I never ordered from them again. So I thought, let's try it again, because I needed new makeup but for a really decent price. I went on Colourpop and I went to buy some awesome stuff, and I was gifted some Colourpop stuff as well. I'm excited to try out the stuff that they got. 3 lipsticks and a couple palettes to try out, and a couple single eyeshadows to try out as well. By the way, if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to see the look that I'm going to create or the new Colourpop goodies that I got, just keep on watching. So I zoomed you guys up a little bit so you guys can, you know, get a closer look about what I'm doing. And the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyes. Now, I already did my eyebrows. I already carved out my eyebrows. And I wanted to do a little bit of a bolder eyebrow today, because I want to go for maybe like a fall vampy look, you know, something very dramatic. Go in with my trusty concealer, my Born This Way concealer in shade medium. Y'all know I always use this. So I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes. Go ahead and blend that out with my green Morphe brush. Always when I'm trying new eyeshadow palettes, I always go and do my eyes first before I go in and do my face, because I never know if there's any fallout or if I'm going to get it all over my foundation that I spent so much time on. So I'm done priming my eyes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my eyes real quick, and I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see the eye that I'm going to create. I'm going to be taking that shade Koi from the Aphrodite palette that I recently reviewed, and I'm just going to set my eyes real quick. Alright, so like I mentioned in my last video, I really have been loving rose colors, dusty rose, pink nudes, all that jazz. So I ordered the Fem Rosa palette. So this is how it looks from the front, and this is how it looks from the back. Let's pop this bad boy out. Oh my god! My gosh. Y'all, this palette is so pretty. The packaging is gorgeous. If that is not a pretty palette, then I don't know what is. Ugh. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed when I first got this palette was it's smaller than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be at least a couple inches larger than this, but you know what? For $15, $16, you can't go wrong, you know. But I really thought it was going to be bigger than this. The packaging, I absolutely am in love with this. It's so pretty. But I really wish they would have put a mirror in this palette. If they had done that, I think this palette would have been like bomb. Like 100% bomb. One thing I also really appreciate that they did is that they put the shade names, and they put a metallic if it's a shimmer, if it's a matte. I really appreciate it, because you know, it actually comes in handy. Like when you're doing videos like this, you actually want to be able to know the shade names on hand, and it also says it on the box, so that's even cool. This palette consists of 4 mattes, 7 shimmers, and 1 satin. And another thing that I also wish it had is I wish it had like a white, or at least an eggshell creamy white, something like that, matte shadow. Okay, let's get into some swatches. Okay, so here are the swatches. This first This first one is Ladylike. The second one is Babe. The third one is Dainty. The fourth one is Chick. The fifth one is Mademoiselle. The sixth one is Gal. The seventh one is Impress. The eighth one is Philly. The ninth one is Dear. The 10th is Missy. 11th is Damsel. And the 12th is Duchess. I honestly think that these are all really pretty shades. They go on pretty pigmented. The only thing is that the matte, the red matte and the purple matte, it's kind of hard. It's rough. It's not as creamy as the shades Dear and Duchess. Okay, so the first color I'm going into is this kind of like peachy orange color called Duchess. I'll take that on a Morphe G17 blending brush. Now, as soon as I swatched the colors, I thought I was going to do like a vampy, pinky vampy look. But I think I want to do purple because purple is my favorite color. I swatched the purples. That I just wanted to dig into it. For this look, I'm going to try to round it out a little bit more at the end. Instead of making it a little like more sharper, I'm just going to try to make it more round. I'll take this red shade and I'm going to go in very lightly and just build it up slowly and slowly. I'm ever so lightly gonna smoke it out. I'm going to go in with a light hand and I'm going to make sure I get that inner and outer corner as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of that color and really pack it on there, make it darker and deeper. Just going to diffuse the ends again. Make sure it's nice and gradient and blended. I want it to go from dark to light. Next I'm going to go in with that purpley shade. And it is called Damsel. I'm going to go in with that. And I'm going to use a smaller blending brush to blend that onto the inner and outer corner of the lid. These colors are so freaking beautiful. I'm just going to continue to pack on that purple. I'm going back in with that G17 brush and then just blending the very top in again. Right, I'm super happy with how my eyes look so far. That purple, it took me a long time to build it up and layer up these colors, the red and the purple one, but you know what, I'm not mad at it. I actually really like it still. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to put some black in the center of my lid because I really want these metallics to pop. I put black eyeliner and I patted the metallics onto these and look how awesome they look. And this one and this one right here is how it looks on its own. So I really want it to show its true color. So take an e.l.f. Gel eyeliner and I'm gonna pop that all over my lid, center of my lid rather. I put over my eyelid this Damsel color. Go ahead and take this other single shadow and I'm going to put this all over, not all over, but just in the middle of that halo. And the thing that I like about these little singles is that they come with a mirror. That's so cute. And it's so convenient. That looks so pretty. And I'm going to blend these two out. Alright, so next I'm going to go put on some eyeliner and eyelashes and I will be right back. My two foundations, and the foundations I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 240 and in the shade 3:30. And this is my perfect cocktail that I like to mix up. I absolutely love this foundation because it is dewy, first of all. It's the dewy smooth kind. It's not the matte and poreless one, but it's the dewy smooth, and it leaves my face feeling lightweight. It's like medium coverage. It's not full coverage at all, but it's medium coverage. It feels so good on my skin. It doesn't leave my skin cakey. Just taking this foundation brush, and I'm applying this foundation all over my face. I'm gonna apply it an even coat. Alright, I'm gonna take my green Morphe brush, and I'm gonna blend that in. I know this is a powder brush, but I really like it for blending out my foundation. It's soft, it's smooth, and I feel like it does a really good job of blending it in. Ever so carefully going over my eyebrows because I do not want to mess those bad boys up. It took me forever to do these eyebrows, and I'm not risking it. This foundation feels so good on my face. Ugh, and look, it's giving me such a dewy glow. Ooh, child, yes. So I'm going to be taking my trusty Born This Way concealer. Almost out of this, guys, and I'm going to be sad once I am, because I know I'm not going to have the money to get this again because this concealer is expensive. I want to give a shout out to my beauty marks right here. They make my eyebrow look so cute. They give me character. Go ahead and set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to try something different. I'm just going to set my under eyes with this. I normally don't really like baking my face because my under eyes are so dry. But I'm trying something new. I'm going to leave it on there maybe for like a minute or two. I'm going to go ahead and use a powder puff and use Airspun. Go ahead and take a powder puff, and I'm going to get some of that Airspun. And I'm going to pat this into the rest of the place that I have concealed. And oh my gosh, this stuff smells so good. So I'm going to leave that on for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder and the shade 30 Medium Deep. I'm going to use this Morphe G22 stippling brush. I actually really like this stippling brush for applying powders. Okay guys, I'm so totally excited to show the next thing that I got. I was on the search for a new contour and blush palette, but I couldn't find any that were like really cheap. I really wanted to find like a whole bunch of contour shades and a whole bunch of blushes in one palette, but a lot of them that I found were either really cheap looking or really expensive. So along with the Fem Rosa collection, I also got Her. The eyeshadow palette is called She, and this one is called Her. That's what it looks like, and this is what it looks like from the back. I also really appreciate that it shows the shade names, and it shows what it is. It has a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. So I really appreciate that they included those. Gosh, Colourpop's packaging is like the bomb. It's the bee's knees. Okay, so here is the back of that. I don't know if you guys can see the back of it. And it too also has the shade names, which is very, very convenient. And it has this like rose gold trimming, which is so pretty. These are so gorgeous. They're so freaking gorgeous. And this is how the inside looks like. It has the highlight shade, the blush, and the bronzer. When I first tried this, I really thought that the bronzer was gonna be too light for me. Sure enough, it actually was a good bronzer. It was actually darker than my color, and I really like the way it looks, and I like the finish of it. And I absolutely love the blush color. I love like mauve pink blushes. Like I've been looking for the perfect one and I found it. And the highlighter, it's like it looks like a gold, but I mean, I don't really typically like gold highlighters. I like pinky or yellowy highlighters. But you know what? The highlighter's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not like super blinding. When I first tried it yesterday, it didn't do a whole lot for me. Like I didn't even notice it. But we're gonna see if it shows up on all these lights. So we're gonna put it to the test. Go ahead and take that bronze color, and I do notice there's a lot of kickback with these, with the eyeshadows as well. There's a lot of kickback with the eyeshadows, and there's a lot of kickback with this bronzer. So I'm gonna have to blow it off a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and start right here. And this is just a random brush I got from Walmart, which is actually pretty soft. And I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face. Oh, I love this bronzer so much. It looks so pretty. Ooh, child, yes. Oh, yeah. The thing that I really like about this bronzer is that it can easily turn into a contour. If you want to just focus it on one spot and just add and add and add, it makes that, you know, a nice chiseled contour, which is pretty cute. Okay, so next I'm going to take that blush, and the blush is called Mistress. The bronzer was called Dame, by the way. So I'm going to take that and just gonna, oh my god. Right, so next I'm going to take that highlighter. It's called Lassie, and it's that gold highlighter. And let's see how good it picks up with the lights and the camera and all that. Kind of looks more like a natural highlight more than like a metallic wow in your face highlight. But it's pretty. It looks really beautiful. Now the only thing I don't have in the collection is the lipsticks, because I really didn't care or like the lipsticks that they had, but I did get some other lipsticks that are bomb. Real quick, I'm gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna take that purple shade Damsel, and I'm gonna apply it to my waterline. That I'm gonna be mixing these two shades together. I'm gonna use my pinky finger, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shade Ladylike shade right here. I'm gonna grab that shade with my pinky and put it in the inner corner for a highlight. Ooh, yes. That's blinding right there. Oh, child. That is an amazing highlight. Oh, Lord. That's better than the actual highlight. What the heck? I'll pop some nude eyeliner in my waterline. And the shade I'm using is, it doesn't have a shade name, but it's by Rimmel London, Scandalized. Put some mascara on my eyelashes. But I did pick up the Hidden Agenda lip trio. It's an ultra satin lip trio, and the shades are Stud, Rain, and Mystic. This is what it came in, and these are the lipsticks. These are satin lipsticks, so they don't dry all the way down to matte, but they do look matte. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. So that one is Stud. It's at the back of my hand. Oh, so beautiful. Last one is Mystic. This one's the darkest one. It's like a dark pinky maroon color. Oh, ooh, I love it. I'm gonna go in with Mystic real quick, this is how it looks. It is so beautiful. Oh my god, it feels so creamy. I think I like this Ultra Satin lip better than I do the Ultra Matte lipsticks. It doesn't feel really too sticky because it's not dry yet, but it feels so good on my lips. It doesn't make my lips look so dry at all. Love it. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is set my face, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Chill makeup setting spray. It's supposed to be cooling and hydrating. So I'm just going to spray that real quick. Okay, so my final thoughts on this makeup brand, Colourpop. I absolutely adore these palettes. I thought that they were really good, but then again, I think a lot of things are really good because I'm just a simple girl. But I really love this eyeshadow palette. The metallics in here are pretty good. The mattes are pretty good. That Damsel and Missy, the purple and that burgundy shade, was a little bit rough and tough to work with, but I think darker colors are always tough. But you know, it's beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. Like, I can't stress that enough, and I absolutely love that they have the shade names in the back. That is so convenient. This face palette, I really didn't think that this highlighter, it's called Lassie, I really didn't think that it was going to show up really good, and I didn't think I was going to like it because I'm not a real big fan of gold highlighters, but it was soft. It was, you know, it blended like a dream. It looks pretty. Like, dang, look at that highlight, yo. The bronzer and the blush, though. I love the blush color, the mauve color. It's like the perfect shade for my skin tone. And Dame, the bronzer, at first I thought that it wasn't going to look good on me. I thought it was going to be too light for me. But, you know, that bronzer blended like a dream. A dream. So if you're looking for a new, cheap, inexpensive eyeshadow palette, and if you're looking for a face palette with, you know, all the three that you need so that you don't have to break the bank and go buy separate ones, pick these up. These are awesome. I also really like the Colourpop single shadows as well. Oh my gosh, this shade, I don't even know what shade this is. I completely forgot. But it is... Oh, I just popped it out. This shade name is Glass Bull. Weird name to be naming a shade, but Glass Bull. I mean, I guess. It's pretty anyways. I love this. It's so creamy. It's so soft, so smooth. Ugh, I can't get enough of this. I am in love with this shade, Glass Bull. So the lipstick, now that it dried down, I noticed that it didn't dry down too matte. I mean, it is satiny. It does look satiny. I mean, it is a little bit sticky, but you know what? I don't mind it at all. I mean, it looks gorgeous. It's opaque. It's pigmented. And a little goes a long way, honestly. See that? I just wiped the lipstick on my chin. Ugh. God. Right, so that definitely knocked off some points off of that lipstick. I mean, I really like this lipstick, but I seriously just got it all over my chin. Looking for a matte lipstick, this isn't for you. Anyway, the shades are beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. Anyway, I hope that you like this video. I hope that you like the review of the products, and I hope that you like this look because I'm feeling myself. I think the makeup overall looks so beautiful. My makeup looks flawless. I am dewy. I am glowy. My eyes are dramatic. My lips are dramatic, and I am living for this look. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for staying until the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Please share this video, and you know, spread the word. Spread the word. Subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you later, darlings. Bye.